about a year ago when the ball dropped in Times Square and they kept playing clips from the old news show 2020. They kept repeating over and over again, this is 2020. This is 2020. And 2020 was supposed to be a show that showed you the big picture of what was going on so that you wouldn't miss out on just the headlines. You would get deep in. And I think that's what 2020 did for us. It caused us to go deep inside of ourselves and find out, what do we really depend on? And what is it that it really takes for us to be faithful to Jesus? And how can we reach people for Jesus when the world seems turned upside down on its ear? And yet God has been faithful to us through the entire year of 2020, when none of us could have predicted what it would have been like. I think the people of Israel probably felt a little bit like that after everything they knew had been turned upside down on their ear in the Babylonian captivity. And now Isaiah the prophet is saying there's still hope. There's hope for the next stage of what's coming. And what we know is 2021 is now here. And so I want to read you just a short passage from Isaiah about what he said to God's people. So when you hear the word Israel, what that means in Hebrew is the people of God. In verse 8 of chapter 41, it says, "But you, Israel, my servant, Jacob, whom I have chosen, you descendants of Abraham, my friend, I took you from the ends of the earth, from the farthest corners I called you. I said, you are my servant. I have chosen you and I have not rejected you. So do not fear. I am with you. Do not be dismayed, for I am your God. I will strengthen you and help you, and I will uphold you with my righteous right hand." The right hand is where his strength is. And so as he shares this, what he's saying is, as you go into this new year, this is the promise that is given to you. God will uphold you through everything this year has to offer. And God will bring you promises you have yet to understand. That is my prayer for you. That is my understanding of God's vision for you. And I encourage you to share that vision with others. By the way, that last verse that I read, "So do not fear, for I am with you. Do not be dismayed, for I am your God. I will strengthen you and uphold you. I will uphold you with my righteous right hand." That verse on YouVersion was the verse of the year for 2020. Have a wonderful, blessed, richly blessed, deeply blessed 2021. Amen.